A lot of people throw the term offer around. What does an offer mean, and what do you mean by like it's almost the most important thing in that part?
That's a great question. I think most people start off offer is like price and like what it is that you're selling. Like, yes, it is price, and price is a huge point or a huge part of it. But offer is really how you package it, and it's not just price. It's a lot of things. I actually have a video that I'll be putting out about this, but the point is how you present it. So, for example, if you we've seen brands increase their price and go from selling one to just saying, "Hey, buy one get one free." And even though like it's the same price or maybe a little bit more expensive, it's just more perceived value. And so we've done that with a lot of brands where we would just come in, they don't have any offers, and we'll just implement on a landing page. And again, this is for our landing pages for your website. That's your home base. Do what you want with it. But for us, we're focused on building landing pages with specific offers. And so we'll implement like a buy two, get one free. And what that does is that bumps AOV, it bumps perceived value. So when AOV goes up and conversion rate goes up, or at least conversion rate stays the same, you can scale more. So buy two, get one free is like an offer that we run all the time, or even just throwing in things like, for example, if you have complementary products, you can throw them in as well to add more perceived value. Another thing that we do as well, because again, it's not just all about the price point and the offer, even though that is really important. It's also about how you package it. So do you have any risk reverse? Like a lot of people just say 30-day satisfaction guarantee, but how can you go deeper on that? How can you make that more branded? How could you maybe, even include stats? Like there's a really great brand called Norse Organics, and they have an incredible page that says like 96% of people get results from this or are acne free from using our product, right? Makes me feel a lot more confident it's going to work. Another thing that they do is they have, hey, we've sold out 12 times in the last year. It's not guaranteed. So scarcity, like implementing that stuff, right? And then even going back to the Hermosi, speaking of him, his offer equation, like just looking at that and trying to break it down. How can you increase the perceived likelihood of achievement, and then also how can you remove any risk or effort or time delay and that kind of stuff. So having fast shipping or just packaging it and giving like free shipping for certain orders above AOV. So offers is a lot of different things. I know I just went all over the place with that, but just understand it's like look at everything that comes into kind of the purchase decision. Price is a really big thing, and that's where I think a lot of people, as a final point on this, and then I'll shut up, is the idea that people think high AOV is the best, where it's actually not true. Like I would take a $30 AOV and a 10% conversion rate over a $300 AOV, like, and a 0.5% conversion rate. Cause it's about your revenue per session, or for a lot of nerds, profit per session, because conversion is the biggest thing. I could sell something for $1 million, but if nobody buys it, it doesn't matter. Right. But if you can find the sweet spot between your price point and the amount of people that actually buy it, that's where all of the gains are made. And so many people just get stuck in like, I have to have 80% gross margin and I have to charge this. It's like, no, you don't. Just do the math to figure out if 100 people show up and only one person buys it, and you have 70% margins, okay, well, let's just go down to 65. And then when we have another 100 people show up, three of them will buy it. And now you're actually making more money. And then if you're playing the LTV game, well, now you're making a lot more money. So that's the biggest thing. I think when it comes to offer, know your numbers is my biggest thing I would tell you. And then from there, look at everything else that contributes to it. The scarcity factor, the risk reversal, and again, just likelihood that it's actually going to work.